Good morning, Year 1, and I hope you're ready for our lesson today. Now we're looking at a different kind of measurement today. We're going to be looking at volume and capacity. So I can't wait for us to have a go at this lesson. Now, at home, all you need is a pencil and a piece of paper. But if you want to have a go at our challenge, it's going to be using containers at home to have a go measuring volume and looking at objects' capacity. Fantastic. Now this lesson is all on volume, but let's have a look at our do now to start us off. Can you tell me how many centimeters long these items are? Using the rulers on screen, putting me on pause, I'm going to give you 1.5 minutes. Putting me on pause now. How long are these items? Okay, how long is the pencil? 11 centimeters. Well done. We know the pencil is 11 centimeters because the end of the pencil stops there. Fantastic. How long is the pen? 11 centimeters again. Well done. Fantastic. And where do we start counting? At what number? 0. Fantastic. We always start counting at the number 0. How long is the highlighter? 7 centimeters. Well done. The highlighter is 7 centimeters long. Well done. We've done our measurement looking at length and height, and we're moving on to something new today. We're going to be comparing the volume of different containers today. We're going to be able to understand what volume is and compare its different volumes in various containers. So let's have a quick look at this picture. What do you think this might have to do with mass and volume and capacity? Having a little think. What do we think this might have to do with maths? What do we think? Yes, the popcorn has left the container. What does that mean the container will then be? The container will then be empty. Fantastic. The container was full and now the container is empty. Very good. And this is all to do with volume. So we're learning about two things today. We're learning about volume and capacity. So volume is the amount of liquid that is in a container. Now the volume can change when liquid is poured in or out of a container. Okay, so we're going to be looking at full, empty, half full and different stages of volume. Capacity, however, is the total amount of liquid a container can hold. A container can always hold a certain amount of capacity of liquid. But when it is at its topmost, we say it is at full capacity. When we can no longer get any more liquid in a container, we say it's reached its full capacity. Now, different objects have different capacities. If we were comparing different capacities, we could compare the size of a pool and how much it can contain of water to a cup of water. Now we could say that the pool has a greater capacity because there is far more space for the water to be than if it was in a cup. They both would have a full volume if they were both full, but their capacity would be different. So we're looking at volume today. So can you say volume? And again, volume. Volume is the amount of liquid that is in a container. So let's have a little look. Here I've got 3 different volumes that I am going to compare. So let's compare them. Okay, I'm going to show you some different volumes of the same container. So the first volume I want to show you is empty. Now we know this is empty because there is absolutely nothing in the glass. If I was to hold it like this, there's nothing in this. So we know that this container's volume is empty. Can you say empty? Empty, fantastic. The next volume I want to show you is this one. I have to be very careful. This one we would say full. Can you say full? Full. Fantastic. We know this is full because the volume of the container goes right to the top, which means it is full. So we've got empty and we've got full. Can you see the difference between them? This one's got nothing in it and this one is full to the top. Fantastic. The last one I want to show you is half full. Now, what I do to get half full, I've got my full container. And now it is half full. I've only got half the amount of liquid in my container. It was full, but now it has half the amount. Can you see that? If I was to compare it to my empty glass, we can see that this container is now half full. Its volume is half full. Can you say half full? Half full. Fantastic. Fantastic. So over here on the left, we know that this container is at full. It is full. The volume of this container is full. The volume of this container here is empty. Fantastic. There is nothing in this container. And this one, how do we know that this is half full? Well, if we were to draw a line, we'd see that half of the container has liquid and the other half is empty. So its volume is half full. Okay, so let's compare different volumes. Which container has the greatest volume in it? Which has got the greatest? Let's have a look. Well, if I'm comparing the empty basket with the full basket, I'd say the full basket. That definitely has the greatest amount in it, so it has the greatest volume. What about the popcorn? What do you think? Which one? This one? No, well done. This one does not have the greatest. Why does it not have the greatest? Because the other one is full. Fantastic. Ooh, what about our glasses of water? We've got 3 different glasses of water here. Which one of these has the greatest volume? Is it the full one, the empty, or the half full? I think it's the half full. No, why is it not the half full? Why does that not have the greatest? Because there's one that's got more liquid in. Why would that be the greatest volume? Well done, because it has more, it has a greater volume. There is more water in it. Fantastic. Would it be the empty one? Absolutely not. Fantastic. Okay, let's see if you can do this yourself. I want you to think about which of these containers has the greatest volume and which has the least volume. Okay, so we're looking for greatest and least. We are comparing the 3 cups together. And then we're going to compare the 3 bubble gums together. Okay, so we're comparing these differently. This is not the first one we're comparing, and this is the second one we're comparing. So what we're going to do is I'm going to help you with the orange juice one, and then you're going to have a go at the bubble gum by yourself. Okay, which one do we think has the greatest volume? Ooh, tricky. Why is it not the empty cup? Because there's absolutely none in there. So this would have the what? The least volume. Well done. So which of these has the greatest? Why is it this one? Because the liquid goes higher. Fantastic. Does that mean there's more of it? Absolutely. Well done. This one is full. And the one next to it is something that we call nearly full. So this has the greatest volume and this has the least volume. Fantastic. Okay, you're going to have a go with the bubblegum containers now. I want you to think about which one has the greatest and which one has the least. All you have to do is tell it to the screen, putting me on pause, which has the greatest, which has the least. Off you go. Okay, which has got the least volume? Well done. It is the almost empty. It is the empty one. Why is it the empty one? Because there's nothing in it, so there's nothing to compare volume on. Which has got the greatest then? I think it's this one. It's not that one. How do you know it's not that one? Because the one next to it's full. Why does that mean it has the greatest volume? Because there is more inside the container. Fantastic. So this one wouldn't have the greatest volume. Brilliant work, everyone. Okay, so now we're going to introduce some different measurements. I'm looking at my bottle here. Right here, my bottle is full. Can you say full? And again, fantastic. Next to it, I'm introducing a new measurement. This is nearly full. Can you say nearly full? And again, nearly full. Brilliant. Nearly full means it's great. It's greater than half full, but it's not quite near the top, so it's nearly full. Then we have half full. We know half full because it's exactly half of the container. Fantastic. And then over here we have empty. Empty means that there's nothing in it. Fantastic. And this new one here is nearly empty. Can you say nearly empty? And again, nearly empty. Well done. So nearly empty again is less than half full, but it's not quite empty. So we've got full, nearly full, half full, nearly empty, and empty. So when we're comparing volume, we've got lots of different new measurements that we can use. Let's have a look at these in action. Okay, well, we've looked at some of our volumes. Let's look at all of our stages of volume, looking at through from full all the way to empty, our different stages. So we've got full and we have empty. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the different stages of volume. So our first stage is full. Can you say full? Well done. Now let's see the next bit. Now we have nearly full. Can you say nearly full? Nearly full. Fantastic. Half full. And again, half full. Fantastic. Nearly empty. And again, nearly empty. Fantastic. And our last one is empty. Well done. And that is the stages of our volume. Okay, great. Let's see if we can compare the volume. There are some missing volumes. What do we think the missing volumes are? Everyone tell me what this one is. Full. Fantastic. This middle one? Half full. The end one? Empty. Right, we've got two missing volumes. What are these two missing volumes called? We've got full, half full, empty. What are we missing? Telling me calling them out. Nearly empty. Okay, where would nearly empty go? Here? Why would nearly empty not go here? Because it needs to be close to empty. Fantastic. Well done. We are missing nearly empty. Great work. So what would this one be? Nearly full. Fantastic, because as you can see, the water is almost at the top, but it's definitely not at the halfway mark. Brilliant work, everyone. Okay, this time we're missing some more volumes. Oh dear. So we've got nearly empty here and we've got full, but we're missing three different volumes. What are the three volumes we're missing? Putting me on pause and telling the screen what volumes we are missing. Okay, what volumes were we missing? Half full. Which one of these is half full? Tell me when to stop. You didn't tell me to stop. Try again. Stop. Why is this one half full? Because it reaches the halfway mark. Well done. It is half full. Right, we've got two more. What do we think? Which one do we want to guess? We've got nearly empty, half full, full. Empty. Which one's empty? The one on the left, the one that's got nothing in it. Well done. That is empty. So what's our last one? Nearly full. Fantastic. We know it's nearly full because it's almost at the top to make the container full. Great work, everyone. Okay, this time we're ordering again, but all the orders have been taken away. So I'm going to have a go at the first one. I need to either start one end to make it a bit easier for me. So I'm going to start down this end. This container looks like all the liquids in it, which means it must be full. So I'm going to put in full. Now let's look at the next one. Well, it's almost at the top, so it's got to be nearly something. Is it nearly empty? No, it's not nearly empty because it's got too much in it. So it must be nearly full. Great work. Okay, this one. Well, it's not empty. I wouldn't say it's nearly empty. I'd say it's about got half in it, so I'm going to call it half full. I've got two more left. We've got nearly empty and empty. Would nearly empty go here? Well, no, because that would mean that there's some liquid in it. So nearly empty must go here, which means my last one is empty. So I have ordered the volume from full all the way down to empty. Let's see if you can help me. This time our labels are there. However, we need to move the containers. We've got full, nearly full, half full, nearly empty, and empty. Which one shall we move first? What side should we start? We want to start at full. Okay, which one is full? Tell me when to stop. Stop. Well done. That one is full. We can see that the container is completely full of sand. All right, we're looking for nearly full now. Here we go. Here's nearly full. Perfect. And then we've got half full. Stop. What's wrong? That's not right. How do you know that's not right? Well, because that one's nearly full. Oh, that one is half full. You're absolutely right. If I need help, I could try and draw the halfway mark on it. Yeah, it's more than half. It's got to be nearly full, that one. Well done, guys. Well spotted. All right, so we've got full, nearly full, half full. What two have we got left? Nearly empty and empty. Right, let's move. Which one do we think is nearly empty? Tell me when to stop. Stop. Well done. Why is that one nearly empty? Because there's only a little bit left in the container. Fantastic. Which means this one must be empty. Brilliant work, everyone. Okay. Let's see if you can have a go at this one. This time we need to move the labels to match the container. Okay. So I want you to have a little think. You can label the containers aloud, and then you're going to tell me where to put the label. So you're going to put me on pause. You could just say the labels aloud, and then we're going to have a go labeling them together. Okay, putting me on pause now. Okay, so what one did we think this was? Empty. Well done. Why is that one empty? Because there's nothing in the container. Fantastic. If I wanted to skip along to this one, what did you think this one was? Full. Well done. Why did you think it was full? Because the container that's the container that's got the most in. Well done. Okay, so where would I put half full? Here? Why not there? Because that's not the halfway mark. Okay, which one is at the halfway mark? The green one. Well done. This is at the halfway mark of the beaker. So now we've got nearly full and nearly empty. Where does nearly full go? Right next to full. Well done, because it's almost full, but it's not quite, which means nearly empty needs to go next to nearly empty. Fantastic ordering of your volume, everyone. Okay, let's see if you can do it again. This time you're going to put me on pause. I want you to point and move with your finger where you think these should be, and then we're going to do them together. So we've got full, nearly full, half full, nearly empty, and empty. Putting them on pause and moving the bottles with your finger to the correct labels. All right, let's do it together. Which side are we starting at, full or empty? You want to start at empty this time? Okay, which of these bottles is empty? Well done, this one is the empty one because we can see that there's nothing in the bottle. Right, where's my nearly empty one then? Tell me when to stop. Fantastic, this is the nearly empty one because it's got the least, next to empty, it's got the least amount of volume. Okay, where's our half full? Great work, it is this one. How do you know it's this one? Because if you were to draw a line, we would see it's reached the halfway mark. Fantastic. What's my next one? Nearly full. Which one of these is nearly full? The one that's not completely full? Well done. And our last one is full. Fantastic work, everyone. Okay, we're going to have a go at your sheet. Your sheet, you need to do the same. You need to try and label. You might have to circle the greatest and the least volume, looking at the containers on the sheet, and why not have a go at the challenge, and you can experiment using volume at home. All right. Good luck, everyone.